Madrid, the capital of Spain, is famous for its rich history, culture, art and architecture. The city attracts millions of tourists every year, and there are attractions to suit every taste, from ancient palaces to modern museums. In this video, we will highlight the 10 most visited places in Madrid that are a must-visit if you decide to explore the heart of Spain. Royal Palace. The Royal Palace in Madrid is a majestic building and the official residence of the Spanish royal family, although today it is mainly used for official ceremonies. This architectural masterpiece was built in the 18th century and is impressive in its scale and opulence. The palace covers an area of about 135,000 square meters and has over 3,400 rooms, making it one of the largest palaces in Europe. Tourists can explore many of the palace's rooms, including the Hall of the Throne Room, the Hall of Mirrors, and the Hall of the Arsenal. The Apothecary Hall, which houses ancient medicines and instruments, is particularly notable. Also within the palace grounds is the Sabatini Garden, which is a green oasis in the center of the city. Puerta del Sol Square. Puerta del Sol Square is one of the main and busiest squares in Madrid. It is a symbolic and historical place where the so-called zero point is located, the geographical center of Spain, from which all the roads of the country are counted. In the square you can see the famous statue of the bear and the strawberry tree, El Oso y el Madrono, the symbol of the city, as well as the pedestal of Carlos III, one of the most popular kings of Spain. Puerta del Sol plays an important role in New Year's celebrations. It is here that thousands gather to eat 12 grapes for good luck at the sound of the chimes. Praau Museum. The Praau Museum is one of the most famous art museums in the world and a must-see in Madrid. With over 8,000 paintings in its collection, the museum is home to some of the greatest works of Spanish and European art. You can see works by masters such as Velázquez, Goya, El Greco, Rubens, and Titian. One of the main attractions of the museum is Diego Velázquez's painting Menenius, as well as the dark and mysterious works of Francisco Goya, such as Saturn devouring his son. Ratiro Park. Ratiro Park is a huge and picturesque park in the center of Madrid that is considered the lungs of the city. It was founded in the 17th century as a royal park and today it is open to everyone. This place is ideal for walks, picnics or just relaxing in the fresh air. One of the most famous attractions of the park is the large artificial lake where you can go boating. The park is also home to architectural gems such as the Palacio de Cristal, Crystal Palace, and the Alfonso XII Monument. The park's landscaping, beautiful fountains and sculptures make it a great place to relax. Queen Sophia Museum. The Queen Sophia Museum is the most important contemporary art museum in Madrid, offering visitors an extensive collection of works from the 20th and 21st centuries. Within its walls you can find works by Picasso, Salvador Dali, Joan Miró, and other famous masters. The main attraction of the museum is Pablo Picasso's painting Guernica, a majestic and tragic work reflecting the horrors of war. The museum also organizes temporary exhibitions that cover various aspects of contemporary art. Santiago Bernabu Stadium. The Santiago Bernabu Stadium is a legendary soccer stadium, home to one of the world's most titled soccer clubs, Real Madrid. Opened in 1947, the stadium seats over 80,000 spectators and is the venue for significant soccer matches, including national and international tournaments. Tourists can visit the stadium and go on a tour that includes visiting the changing rooms, stands, trophy rooms and even going onto the pitch. This is a unique opportunity to feel the atmosphere of great soccer and learn more about the history of the club. Plaza Mayor. Plaza Mayor is one of the most beautiful and historically significant squares in Madrid. It was built in the 17th century during the reign of King Philip III and still retains its majestic atmosphere. In the center of the square is an equestrian statue of Philip III, and the square itself is surrounded by picturesque arcades and ancient buildings. In the past, royal ceremonies, jousting tournaments and even public executions were held here. Today, Plaza Mayor is a popular place for strolling, meeting and relaxing. You can also try Madrid's famous dish, bocadillo de calamares, squid sandwiches. Temple of Dibad. The Temple of Dibad is an ancient Egyptian temple donated to Spain by the Egyptian government in 1968 in gratitude for its help in preserving archaeological sites. This unique monument of antiquity was transported to Madrid and installed in a park in the west of the city, offering a beautiful view of the city. The temple is one of the few examples of Egyptian architecture outside of Egypt. Visitors can see the temple itself as well as exhibitions on ancient Egyptian culture and history. This place is especially popular to visit at sunset, when the temple is beautifully illuminated by the evening light. Gran Via. Gran Via is one of Madrid's most famous and lively streets that stretches through the center of the city. It was built in the early 20th century and is still an important thoroughfare and a popular place for shopping, strolling and entertainment. Gran Via is home to many stores, cafes, restaurants, as well as theaters and cinemas. One of the most famous buildings on this street is the Telefonica, one of the first Art Deco skyscrapers in Madrid. At night, the Gran Via is particularly beautiful thanks to its brightly colored lights and dynamic urban atmosphere. Casa de Campo. Casa de Campo is Madrid's largest urban park, covering more than 1,700 hectares. Once a hunting ground for kings, it is now a place for recreation, sports and entertainment for residents and visitors. Casa de Campo has a zoo, an amusement park and a large lake where you can go boating. For outdoor enthusiasts, there are bicycle paths, hiking trails and picnic areas. The park also offers stunning views of Madrid, especially from the hills within its grounds. Madrid is a city that combines ancient history and modernity, cultural treasures and vibrant life. Each of the listed places reveals a different facet of this amazing city, and a visit to all 10 attractions will allow you to fully immerse yourself in the atmosphere of the Spanish capital. Like, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell and discover even more amazing places on the planet.